Welcome to Nutrition 111 for the fall of 2020. This is a fully online course, and I'm Laura Davidson. I am your instructor, and I look forward to working with you. What we're going to do in this short video is take a look at the course. I'll point out a couple of the major components of the course, and we'll go over the first module. So as I'm scanning down the left-hand side here, I wanted to point out a couple of things. Your e-textbook is exactly that. When you registered for the course, you were given access. When you click into this the first time, you're led through a registration process, which includes you filling out your email and then Wiley sending you a confirmation code, which you plug in to get to the next page. Very quick, but there's no access code that is required. That's important. Okay, you already paid for access. You're already good to go. If you have problems, there is always Wiley Plus support, but you should not have problems. I wanted to point out the tutor.com link does take care of tutoring for Nutrition 111, so that is an option for off-hours tutoring in the evenings and weekends. And let me see the syllabus. Check your syllabus for all of the important course policies, and also my telephone number, email, and office hours. You can make an appointment with me during my office hours, but I request that you send me notification in one of those ways beforehand. Schedule an appointment, and you can always contact me by email or by phone as well. Okay, so it says here, click on modules to the left to begin the course. So let's do that and get started. I've started with a support module. Everybody needs a little bit of help every once in a while. These are rough times, so how can we help CCP students? We have CCP Cares, which is a way for you to reach out and request help if you hit a hurdle. Okay, and you'll see here, you fill out some information, you give information on what your need is, describe it, submit, and your promise that CCP Cares will be in touch with you within 24 hours. So that's a really, really nice service. We also have the link to the virtual support services. Community College of Philadelphia is trying, very hard to provide you with all the services you had face-to-face in a virtual world. So you'll see everything from library to learning lab to advising to Canvas and Zoom assistance as well, to computer center virtual support. So there's all sorts of information for you there. Okay, the next module covers Wiley. There is some information, some help, some tips, some information on how to succeed. And then we get down to the modules that I have constructed. So there is a welcome module or unit, and you'll see that right here. And you're listening to this video, which is going to be plugged into this space here. But you've also got a discussion that's part of this introductory unit. So this is not a graded discussion, but you can earn 5 extra credit points added to your first exam grade for completing the discussion, answering each of the 3 questions, and responding to at least 2 of your classmates. So be sure to do that to get your extra credit points. So we'll go back to modules. And this is where I want to spend the most time because I am extremely organized. So you'll see that once you've been through one unit, you actually will have easy sailing to get through the rest. They're organized in the same fashion. So each unit has a nutrition applied assignment. This is an assignment in which you, in some cases, go beyond the textbook, but in all cases, apply the information you're learning to your own lifestyle. The first nutrition applied assignment requires that you complete a dietary analysis, but all of the information for how to do that can be found in 2 different places. 1, the assignment itself. So I think what happened is my assignment, there we go. So you'll see very, very detailed instructions for how to complete this assignment. When you get to the parts of the assignment that require answers, be sure to type directly into the assignment and save it. So don't make a new Word document. But you'll be led through a learning experience. Your answers are supposed to be detailed, specific. Your answers are supposed to be thorough. Essentially, what you should be showing me is that you're thinking about these questions and how to apply what you're learning to yourself. Okay, so every unit has a nutrition applied assignment. Now the rest of this unit leads you through the chapters that are covered along with the assignments for those chapters. So you'll see here in order, you should read chapter 1. Now where do you find chapter 1? Probably the easiest place to find it is to scroll down to Unit 1, Read, Study, and Practice. And you'll see everything that starts with a 1 is chapter 1. So read chapter 1. After that, you complete a reading quiz. So you'll click into this Wiley assignment, okay, and it just so happens that it looks a little different than it did a minute ago, and that sometimes happens with these different vendors. But you are going to answer the questions and submit your answers. Okay, now you can come back later. So you can answer 2 of the questions and come back for the other 16 because they're not timed, but they do have a hard deadline, so you need to make sure to finish them before the deadline. Okay, so that's the reading quiz. Let's go back again. I'll also tell you that the Wiley assignments are integrated with the Canvas course, which means not only can you click from Canvas to get there, but your grade is plugged into the Canvas gradebook. Before the due date, your grade will appear as a 0. After the due date, you'll see how many points you earned. The next assignment is the Chapter 1 video assignment. Okay, let's see, this changed a little too. You see open. There are only 4 questions, but what you're supposed to do first is to watch the video, here it is, and then answer the 4 questions. Again, there is no time limit. Just be sure that you've taken note of the deadline. That is the most important. Okay, now a lot of different assessments in this course, but that's a good thing because that's more of a chance for you to increase your grade. And then the last part of Chapter 1 is the class discussion. So read the discussion topic carefully, and you are asked for a certain reply to a question or to a challenge of some type. In this one, it says describe which is a food and which is the edible food-like substance. So you're supposed to find 2 different products in your environment. You'll also notice you're supposed to embed the images or record a video. So this will make sense after you listen to the lecture, okay? And I think I might have jumped over that, so I'll go back and make sure that I mentioned that. After you listen to the lecture, you'll be more aware of what this discussion is asking you. You're going to reply and then reply to 2 of your classmates' posts, but make sure you take note this is how you embed an image, and this is how you record a little video. So if you wanted to record a video instead, you could do that. Okay? All right. Now, I did want to mention that it's a good idea to look at the rubric because then you see how your discussions are graded, how your assignments are graded. Remember that a quick little answer, a quick little reply, hey, Sarah, I agree with you, awesome, is not going to get you points. It needs to be meaningful. It means to be well thought out. It should add to the discussion, actually. Okay. All right, so let's go back here because I think yes, I jumped right over the lecture. So read the chapter, listen to the lecture, complete the reading quiz, the video assignment, the discussion. Okay, so here is a little, try to keep them 10, no more than 15 minutes, but click on that to get to the lecture. Then you start with chapter 2. Read the chapter, make sure to watch the lecture, reading quiz, video assignment, discussion, and on to chapter 17. Same process. And then finally, the Nutrition 111 unit exam. So you'll find that here as well. And it's a timed 60-minute exam, and it is rolled out one question at a time. You can only move forward, not backward. And I did want to point out that you can find your slides that were used in the lecture here. Okay, and all of your reading for that unit is listed here. All right, so I think that covers all of the first unit. That's enough to get you started. I'll just close by saying that I really hope you know that you can always contact me about questions, about concerns. Don't hesitate to reach out because I am here to help guide you through this course. Oh, I did have one more thing to show you. So I was thinking about the course and thinking about how we are a community of learners. And I posted, okay, and I am not seeing where they're posted. So this is, let's say, okay, very strange. Let me just tell you, because I have to find them. It might be because we're looking at the student view, that I posted a couple of non-graded discussions, okay, discussions that aren't assignments. One is on food, one is on wellness, and one is on news. So if you happen to make a recipe, try a new food product, and you want to share the information with your classmates, look into that. After I get out of this, I'm going to try to figure out where my discussions went, but I certainly will find them and put them up there for you. All right, take care.